Let's bring in for more on this story CNBC contributor Jim Stewart. Jim is the New York Times columnist known for writing the book Disney Wars. Jim, great to see you. Thanks for joining us today.
Nice to see you. Good to see you, Melissa.
What do you make of this whole thing? I mean, it's DeSantis's move next, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's Disney just escalated this battle in a pretty significant way. I mean, it had pretty much before, I think, been political theater. But now we're talking real money. We're talking real people's lives. We're saying they're not pushing forward with this big expansion in Florida. They're kind of sending a message to the rest of corporate America that we do not see this as a state that is pro-business and friendly and a place where we want to expand. I mean, it's not going to cost Disney. You know, it may save a little money in the short term, but it was one of Chapek's cost-saving measures to get these people out of high-cost Southern California into lower-cost Florida. The Imagineers were very hostile and demoralized by it. They'll be thrilled that this has been canceled. But there weren't that many of them. The other thousands of employees and the billion in investment is not going. So this is going to hurt Florida. I've said all along, DeSantis and Disney have every reason to align their interests, and yet they're pursuing this apparently ever hotter war against each other. And like you said, it's DeSantis's move next. Is he going to call a truce here, or is something even more self-destructive going to happen?
What do you make of the move or the potential move to offer ESPN as a standalone streaming service?
Well, I think this is a watershed moment in the history of broadcast, certainly in cable, of streaming emerging. I mean, Disney has been modeling a streaming model for ESPN for many years now. But I don't think people thought it would happen quite this fast, because the cable model for ESPN, ESPN was getting close to $10 a subscriber when, the average cable channel was getting 50 cents. I mean, it was the most powerful profit driver, a business model that I've ever encountered. But it's eroding fast. And I think the earnings last week made that very clear. Didn't get quite as much as attention as I thought it would. But with that linear broadcasting profit going down was mostly ESPN, and that was down 35%. I mean, it was kind of going down single digits for a while and creeping up more. That's a sudden plunge. So they've been modeling these lines, the cost of the sports rights, the revenues they're getting from the cable subscribers against what they could potentially get through streaming. And those lines are now starting to cross. And I think that's why we're seeing a renewed effort to move to streaming.
You said this is a major moment in broadcasting. And so I'm wondering, Jim, because sports had traditionally been the one thing that you would never drop cable for. You got to watch it on TV. And there are other types of programming and channels that have the same sort of thing. Sports and the stock market is really what I'm thinking of. And I'm just wondering, Jim, what does this open the doors for? I mean, if Disney's going to go this route with ESPN, what else could happen?
Well, I think it's the death knell for the cable model. And the cable model was incredibly lucrative for many years. And that's really going to be over. And, sports, I think you're right. Finances, business is another key driver of cable subscriptions, but sports is number one. And the streaming services, the rival ones, have figured this out. And they've realized that this is the way to lock in subscribers and to prevent churn. So these bidding wars are now breaking out. We just saw, parent NBC make a big bid for an NFL presence last week. And Apple's talking about it. Even Netflix, which said they would never go into sports, is apparently, scrutinizing that and thinking about it. Amazon is moving in there. So ESPN does not have this field to itself anymore. And these costs are going to go up very dramatically because they are must-see destination TV that if you're a sports fan, you've got to have it. And you can't just cut it off because it's a recurring event.